This video I'm already discussing a movie that has religious propaganda. That won't create any problems down the road. Let's do this. Miracles from Heaven. Oh boy. Okay. So, this movie more or less stars Jennifer Garner and a bunch of actors that can't act. And Jennifer Garner's acting, yeah, it's right up there with that shit. It's some bad acting. So the movie more or less revolves around her and her kid who has this sickness that has this thing that makes her unable to digest food, and it's like slowly killing her, and it's showing how her and her family is dealing with that, along with shoving down religious propaganda down your throat. And that's the movie. I hyper condensed the movie for you right there in this review in the first couple minutes, and it's just, and I saved you horrible dialogue and horrible acting. No, oh my god, how bad is this fucking movie? Okay, ugh. This movie is bad. It's just bad. Like, I'm gonna come off as more of an asshole because it's based off a true story. So, it's just, I don't want to come off as a big asshole, but the story is horrible. If you're going by the story, and not the real event, it's just, the story is not good. It shows, like, just, first they're in Texas, right? And they all have horrible, fake, made-up accents, and they go to church within the first 5 minutes. And then, like, they show all this crap to show, like, for some reason, just to show that they're in tune with God, which, it's really annoying, because, like, you can't, there's no way you can make a religious propaganda movie good. The religion and movie do not connect, and the people who made this movie are just like, fuck it, it does now, and that leads to this movie being made. It's not a good movie, and it's just, the logic doesn't make sense. The logics just doesn't make sense, because the entire movie is just, okay, let me deconstruct this crap. So, the child gets sick, right? And the family is trying to make it better, but they don't know how. And, like, they take the kid to the doctor. Jennifer Garner bad acts and shows, like, freaks out on the hospital staff about how she doesn't know what's going on with the kid. So then they have to see a bunch of people. Eventually they figure out what's wrong with her. Then they do the logical choice of sending one parent to Boston to get the medical research so they can get everything done. It's so weird, and it's just, okay, you know what? I'm gonna throw up a spoiler alert right here. Right here. I'm gonna put up a spoiler because I'm gonna spoil this god-awful movie. Do you care? Do you care? No, you don't. You don't care. So, in the end, this kid gets perfectly fine because miracles from heaven, and that title pretty much says, hey, everything's gonna be fine in the end. So there's no real stakes, and you're supposed to feel like there's stakes and emotional crap because you're seeing this family go through they're going through, and trying to care, and see like the kid is going through this crap, and the family's going through crap, and all the people close to them are going through crap because they're all trying to make the kid better, but they're not because the kid's going to die. And then, like, right around the end of the movie, right? Like, the sister is, like, the older sister that's, like, 13, so the person is clearly old enough to understand what not to do with someone who's clearly bloated and might die. Decides the bright idea to have the kid come out with her to this old-ass 3-story tree, climb it up, and so the tree branches, because it's old and can't support the weight of 2 people on one branch, starts collapsing. And so the kid goes into the hole and falls 3 stories and dies, but then gets saved because the family prays. And it's just, it makes no sense. It's and the movie tries to have a scientific explanation for why it happened, because for some reason, like, the brain wasn't processing food right, and the kid's brain, and it's just like, it says, like, basically what happens is reset something But everyone forgets all science and logic and say, oh, she went to heaven. God saved her. That makes sense. Ugh, it's lazy writing. It's just lazy, incoherent writing. And the movie is just, it irritates me because... Ugh. Okay, you know what? That's because I'm getting so angry just thinking about the movie. I'm just gonna throw up my rating system and get done with this crap. Is this a good movie? Hell no. Does it have one or two moments where it feels? Yes. Is there a couple moments where there is comedy? Yes. But I chuckled in 2 scenes and felt bad in 1 scene. And that's it. But the movie is supposed to make you feel bad the entire movie because the kid is suffering. But you don't care because you don't care about the characters at all. Because the movie doesn't give you enough reason to care. So, I don't know. I was talking about the rating system. I'm going off on a tangent. Is the movie good? No. Should you see it? Hell no. Is it the worst movie ever? No. But it's not the best. So what do I give it? You are not going to give a shit from 15 to 20 minutes. And the only reason I gave it my second lowest rating, and not my lowest rating, is because it was based on a true story, and I'm not completely a heartless bastard. I'm a mostly heartless bastard. But goddamn, the movie is just... Ah! Anyway, did you see Miracles from Heaven? No, you didn't. No, you did not see this movie. The only people who saw this movie who came with me to my youth group, and no one else saw this movie. So, just ask a question, what's your least favorite propaganda movie, okay? I have to stop filming because I'm getting angry. Like, page, subscribe. My name is Prince Good. Comment your thoughts. I'm sure they rock. Peace.